Hey, welcome back to Register and Tone, choosing the right voice. I'm Emily with Zach. Today we'll show how small word choices and sound shape how people feel your message.
Good to see you. If real stories and practical English help you, hit subscribe and the bell. You'll get weekly chats, role plays, and simple takeaways you can try the same day.
Last month, I wrote an email that began, "Per my last email," because I was rushing. I meant just a quick reminder, but my teammate read it as annoyed. The mood dropped.
Same here. I sent a Slack message, "Please advise." It sounded like a lawyer. My colleague asked, "Are you upset?" I wasn't, just busy. That phrase made everything feel colder.
Quick clarity. Register is your formality level. Formal, neutral, casual. Tone is the attitude. Warm, urgent, relaxed, frustrated. Together, they affect how your words land, not just what they say.
Think of register as your setting, tone as your flavor. One tweak can recalibrate both. Request versus ask, a period or an emoji, even a verb like wonder instead of need.
Here's the roadmap. We'll move from email to chat, show smooth shifts, explore softening versus strengthening, listen for intonation cues, and consider culture and context, plus short natural dialogues along the way.
Quick win from yesterday. I changed "I need the report now" to "Could you send it by noon?" Same goal, different tone. The second version got a fast, friendly yes.
Vocabulary moment. A hedge is a softener like might or a bit. A booster adds force like definitely. Uptalk, the rising pitch, can sound tentative. These tools help you dial tone.
Big takeaway. Tiny choices change trust. As you listen today, notice your default phrases and tweak one word or one comma. Stick around, emails and chats are up next, and don't forget to subscribe.
Take a breath, grab your coffee, and let's make your messages clear, kind, and effective today together.
So, moving from email to chat, this is where tone can flip fast. Yesterday, I drafted a super formal email about a delay, then thought this would land better in chat. I trimmed it, added a time, and one warm line. Same message, different vibe.
I did that last week. My email started, "Dear team, I would like to inform you," but in our project channel I wrote, "Heads up, file export may run slow for the next hour. Ping me if it blocks you." People responded with quick thumbs ups instead of worry.
Quick note on terms. A salutation is the greeting line, like "Dear Alex," or just "Hi." A sign-off is the closing, "Best regards," "Thanks," or nothing in chat. Swapping those changes register instantly.
And format matters. Email is more permanent and detailed, great for decisions or summaries. Chat is fast and lightweight, great for updates or questions. That's the difference between async, no immediate reply, and sync, real-time communication.
Speaking of tone, I once replied "K" in a chat while running to a meeting. My teammate read it as curt, kind of cold. I meant "got it." Now I add a word or two. "Got it, thanks." Tiny change, big temperature shift.
My rule for shifting from email to chat is a little tone bridge. I keep the purpose, shorten the structure, and add a friendly cue. Email: "Please be informed the system will undergo maintenance at 9. Chat: "Heads up, maintenance at 9. Expect a 10-minute pause. I'll update here." Clear, quick, still professional.
Tactics help. Subject lines become clean openers in chat. Bullet points become short lines. If it starts a wider discussion, I use a thread so details don't flood the channel. Personal nudge? I move to a DM, direct message, when it's just two people.
Vocabulary pit stop. A hedge softens the message. Words like might, a bit, or could. A booster adds strength. Definitely, urgent, blocked. Yesterday I wrote, "Could we shift the call by 15?" That hedge kept the request polite, and it was approved in a minute.
Emojis can rescue tone, but they're seasoning, not the meal. I once wrote, running late. Then I added, on the train, 5 minutes, and a small clock emoji. The extra context did the real work. The emoji just softened the edges.
Quick recap. When shifting to chat, keep the core message, reduce formality, add a time frame, and offer a next step. Ask who needs this, how urgent it is, and whether you need a paper trail, meaning a clear record, before you decide email or chat.
Try this today. Take your last formal sentence and rewrite it as a short chat line with one hedge or one clear time marker. Notice how responses get faster and friendlier. Let's dig into softening and strengthening. Last week, I messaged a vendor about a bug. First, I wrote, "We might need to push the launch." That hedge kept things gentle, but he assumed it wasn't serious. 2 hours later, I said, "We need to postpone to Friday. Tests failed." That booster moved things.
I had a similar moment with a budget ask. I started with, "I was wondering if we could add a little to design." My manager smiled, but it sounded optional. I followed up. "We need an extra 10% to meet compliance." Clear reason plus a firm verb. Approval in 15 minutes.
Quick clarity. A hedge softens uncertainty. Words like might, a bit, or possible. A booster adds force, need, definitely, urgent. I've learned to mix them. Soft opening, firm ask. I'm a bit concerned about timing. Could you share the draft by 3 p.m.? Gentle tone, precise deadline.
Politeness moves help. A buffer, a reason, and an off-ramp. The buffer sets a friendly stage. Quick heads up. The reason shows logic, so QA can run checks. The off-ramp offers choice. If you're blocked, send the outline and I'll help. People feel respected and still act.
I learned the hard way on a courier call. I started with, "This is urgent. Delivery failed. Escalate now." The agent got defensive. Next time, I opened softer. "I know it's busy. Thanks for checking. I'm concerned our parcel is stuck." Then I made the firm request. "Please reroute to pick up by noon." It worked better.
And there's a difference between blunt, direct, and assertive. A teammate's data was late again. Instead of, "You're careless," I said, "We missed the deadline yesterday, which delayed QA. What's blocking you, and when will you have it?" It was assertive, clear, and respectful, and we fixed the root issue.
How do you decide when to hedge and when to boost, Emily?
I check 3 things: stakes, clarity, and relationship. High stakes or safety. Boost with specifics. Early brainstorm or fragile mood. Hedge to keep ideas flowing. With new partners, I start warm, then calibrate as I learn their style.
Quick recap. Hedges manage uncertainty. Boosters signal priority. Use buffers, reasons, and off-ramps to keep face. That means protecting someone's social image. Pair a soft opener with a clear ask, or a firm statement with empathy. That balance builds trust.
Try this today. Find one message that feels too sharp. Add a buffer and a reason. Then take one vague message and add a time and a verb. 2 small edits, stronger relationships and faster outcomes.
Funny you say that. Intonation saved a project last month. I asked a client, "Can we deliver Friday?" with a rising pitch so it sounded uncertain. Next call, I used a steady fall. They confirmed the timeline.
I had the opposite. I said, I'm excited to join, but I was tired and flat. The hiring manager heard low energy. Later, I added a brighter tone and stress on excited. Offer arrived next day.
Stress can change meaning without changing words. In stand-up, I once rehearsed, I didn't approve the budget, 5 ways. Emphasizing I blames others. Stressing approve signals process issues. Choosing the right stress steered the follow-up questions.
Quick vocabulary. Intonation is pitch movement. Stress is where we put extra weight. Emphasis is the effect listeners feel. Uptalk, the rising ending, can sound tentative. A falling contour sounds decided. Neither is good or bad. Context decides.
In meetings, I jot tiny cues. Down arrow for a firm finish. Up for open questions. It's like stage directions. What will unblock QA versus, could we move the deadline? Same words, different stance.
Punctuation shapes tone in writing. I sent, thanks, with a full stop, period, and it felt cold. I changed to, thanks, after feedback. 1 exclamation reads warm. 2, look excited. 5, look frantic. Ellipses can sound worried.
Right, Emily. Commas guide breath. Let's Eat Team is inclusive. Let's Eat Team is a horror film. Dashes add thinking space, great for nuance. I use short lines in chat to mirror pauses and keep pace friendly. Voice notes help too. Last week I sent, quick update, server is back, thank you for waiting, with a soft smile in my voice and a gentle pace. People heard care, not panic. Sound carried the tone.
Micropauses are magic. I gave feedback like this. I appreciate the effort, and I'm concerned about the timeline. That tiny beat let the praise land. Then I used a calm fall to mark the problem as solvable.
Mini summary. Pick a contour, mark stress, and let punctuation support your intention. Falling finishes decisions. Rising invites input. Periods cool, exclamations warm, sparingly. Pauses show respect. Small sound choices, big trust gains.
Try one change today. Add a gentle fall to your next clear decision, or replace a tense ellipsis with a specific time. Notice how people respond faster and kinder. Ready for the next part, Zach?
Context changes everything. Last quarter, I pinged a German engineering team with, please revise ASAP. In my US office, that's normal urgency. They read it as bossy. I rewrote, could you review today so QA can start in the morning? Same urgency, clearer reason. And the reply was warm.
That reminds me of a Japan client. They replied, we will consider, then went quiet. I learned that can be a polite no. Instead of pushing, I offered 2 options. Would you prefer A for speed or B for accuracy? They chose B instantly. Options made it easy to say what they truly wanted.
Quick vocabulary pit stop. High context cultures rely on shared understanding and subtle cues. Low context cultures say things more directly. Neither is better, just different maps. If you sense hints instead of statements, read for subtext and confirm gently.
Titles matter too. In a research collab, I opened with, Hi Maria, and noticed the team used Professor Rivera. I switched to match their deference, respect for status, and the door opened. Small sign of respect, big trust boost.
Humor is risky across teams. UK colleagues used dry banter. My American sarcasm landed flat. Now I flag tone explicitly. Kidding. Good idea, though. Or I add a quick smile. A tone indicator reduces chance of a misread without over-explaining the joke.
Channel norms matter. Email for decisions and a paper trail. Chat for quick alignment. Voice notes when emotion is sensitive. I avoid work on WhatsApp unless the org uses it. It mixes personal and professional boundaries. Matching the channel reduces friction before words even arrive.
My calibration checklist. Observe first, mirror lightly, test with a small message, then ask. All right, does this tone feel right for your team? Also, teams often keep a tiny style guide. Greetings, emoji policy, preferred sign-offs. Borrow it. Don't reinvent it.
Time zones shape tone too. I once wrote ASAP to a Dubai partner at 5 p.m. their time. It sounded rude because it meant overtime. I switched to by end of day Dubai time tomorrow. Concrete timing respects their evening and still moves the work.
How do you decide when to be direct, Emily, especially with mixed teams?
I check stakes, power distance, and familiarity. Safety or legal risk. Be direct and specific. New relationship or uncertain norms. Start warm, add reasons, and invite input. With long-term partners, I ask plainly, short and direct or more context? What's better for you?
Quick recap. Read the room. Culture, channel, titles, time zones. Name subtext carefully. Confirm without pressure. Light mirroring builds rapport. Respect beats cleverness. Direct for high stakes, gentle for fragile moments. The right voice is the one that keeps trust moving.
Try this today. Rewrite one message with a local time reference, a respectful greeting, and one clear next step. Then, ask a teammate from another office, how does this wording land for you? That tiny check can save a week of confusion.
Before we wrap, quick role-play recap. We trimmed a formal email into a chat heads-up, softened a hard request with a buffer and reason, used a falling pitch to sound decided, and set time zone-friendly deadlines. Small choices, big trust.
Speaking of that, my phrase bank saved me twice this week. I keep it on my phone with tabs. Warm openers, softeners, firm closers, time markers, empathy lines, and culture notes. When I'm rushed, I still sound human.
Build yours in 3 columns: context, phrase, effect. Context: late file, not urgent. Phrase: quick heads up, running 10 minutes behind. Effect: sets expectation, keeps rapport. Over time, you'll spot patterns and calibrate faster, even under pressure.
Real example. Tense stand-up this morning. I opened with a buffer. Thanks for pushing on this. Gave a reason. QA needs a clean build. Then an off-ramp. If blocked, drop the outline and I'll help. Voices relaxed. Next steps got clear.
Quick vocabulary pins. A tone bridge is the friendly line that connects formal email to casual chat. An off-ramp gives choice so people keep dignity. A paper trail is a clear written record for decisions and deadlines.
Next steps for the week. 1. Rewrite yesterday's sharp message using a buffer and a time. 2. Record a 20-second voice note. Try a gentle fall at the end. 3. Add 3 phrases to your bank after each meeting.
Also watch sound cues. 1 steady breath before speaking, stress the key noun, and leave a micro pause before your ask. It signals respect and confidence, not hurry. People answer faster when they feel safe.
Share with us. Drop 1 phrase from your bank in the comments, plus a culture lesson you learned. I love seeing how a tiny edit, like by noon local time, can change the whole mood.
If today helped, hit subscribe and the bell. Next time, we're role-playing tough territory, giving clear feedback without sounding harsh, and disagreeing without drama. It's practical and kind, our favorite combo.
Thanks for listening. Keep your phrase bank close, your tone steady, and your messages kind. See you soon.